Thanks for having us.
Fort Worth, Texas, right?
Absolutely.
Now, is it true everything's bigger in Texas, or is that just to say?
We like to believe so.
Yeah. You like to hope so?
Well, I don't know if it's true, but we like to hope so.
Well, I mean, I meant like in general. I wasn't specifically talking about one thing, like, you know,
that's
food and...
I mean, in general, everything. Well, I think Texas just likes to do things bigger trucks, bigger.
Yeah.
We have steak eating contests. You can eat like a 60-ounce steak or something.
I mean, have you seen the new Cowboys Stadium?
I have.
Ridiculous.
So, yeah. Has anybody ever entered the steak eating contest before?
No.
Or any kind of contest eating? No? Okay, good. Just checking. I read on your website that you recorded your first CD in the basement of a church. Is that correct? Now, I've done a lot of things in a church, but recording a CD is not one of them. I mean, like, how do you, like, what, you just like, oh, you know, we need some place to record our CD, let's go to church.
Yeah, I mean, we all grew up kind of in that church, and so one of our good buddies decided to produce it, and they had a basement down, and, you know, they had a studio down in the basement, and we were actually still in high school, so we were like, you know, pooling money together. We didn't have any money, so we did it there, kind of low budget.
Yeah.
Record, and it took, you know, a really long time because we didn't have time, he didn't have time. But we finished it, you know, and that was an independent record that we recorded guerrilla style.
And we actually recorded our major label debut, our real record that's out now, in Memphis.
Oh, really?
Just right up the road, yeah.
What studio is it?
747.
Oh, very nice.
747 with Paul
So
Ebersol.
you got a little bit of Memphis flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I see
we were
that.
here all last
Dry
summer.
rub.
For like
Nice. So
7 weeks.
while you were here last summer, did you get to do like any of the touristy things, like go to Graceland, go to Beale Street, do any of that stuff?
Yeah, we went to Beale Street a couple of times. It was pretty sweet. Jamie met Robert Plant, actually.
Oh, nice.
Outside the Stax Record Museum,
Yeah.
we went to, what's the Martin Luther King Museum?
Civil Rights Museum.
Civil Rights
Yeah,
Museum.
yeah.
That was really cool. We had a ton of barbecue. Corky's, Rendezvous.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's
Made the rounds.
That's what we do here. Music and barbecue. That's really all we got. So.
Josh got the, how big was that drink you got on Beale Street?
I got a 100-ounce drink on Beale Street, the kind with the neck strap
Yeah.
that it hangs down to like your ankles. I
You
got one
look
of
like you're
those.
90 pounds wet. So did you drink it all and were you able to walk down Beale Street?
Well, yeah, it
you
actually
remember?
wasn't too bad. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't bad at all. Like I drank probably 3/4 of it, and then Denton, his wife was in town, and Denton and Alicia, his wife, helped me out a little bit.
It's one of those drinks you just share amongst everybody.
Yeah.
You have to, yeah.
And even if you like have some kind of sickness, with as much alcohol as they put in it, it's killed. Like it's just crazy. So yeah, I remember vaguely having one of those. Vaguely the key word there. You remember going to any other places like down on Beale Street, like there's BB King's or any things like
We
that?
passed BB King's
Yeah.
place.
What was the mint julep place?
We started a dance party at one place.
It was wherever they advertised the mint
What
julep.
was that place?
It was like a
Do we
Mexican
know
It had an
Julep place?
outdoor, had a huge outdoor area with like a fountain.
And there was like a DJ playing music and...
Wait a minute, you went to...
Is it plush?
I don't know.
It
that
could have
sounds
been. We could have
awesome.
wandered into that place.
Was it across
We
from
did get corny dogs.
across from Beale?
Yeah, was it? Did
So,
you have to
like-
walk across the street to get to that place?
No.
Or- Because if that's the place, then I'm so glad to see y'all still alive. It's nice that you made it out in one piece. So
We had some good times. It was like the hot Memphis summer.
that's cool. Yeah.
There was like a piano bar, like a dueling piano bar in one of the rooms.
That was it's closed down now. Oh God, what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue because they have one back home in Orlando. It'll come back to me. Anyway, yeah, dueling piano bars. Yeah, it's good stuff. God, I can't remember it. It's gonna piss me off. Anyway, forget about that. So you guys, you've been on tour with David Cook. You've been on tour. You're now on tour with Kate Vogel, who's performing tonight. And I'm trying to think who else. There were some other people. Sister Hazel as well. Is anybody high maintenance within the group or within the band? High maintenance. It's one of you. Do you have? Be honest. You're in the back. You're shaking your head. No, we're all good. Like when I say high maintenance, like oh man, I gotta roll out of bed, I gotta get ready, or you're just kind of like, all right, throw the t-shirt on, let's go. I mean, there's always that one person where you're it's that high maintenance person. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. We're not. I mean, not to say that we're not somewhat high maintenance on certain days.
I think we're all pretty super low maintenance,
Yeah.
almost to like, we just kind of show up and we're all wearing like gym shorts sometimes, and it's like, all right, hold on, we're about to play in 5 minutes. I guess we should like put on our cool like rock star clothes now. Like,
Yeah.
maybe we're like the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Low maintenance.
We all have our moments, and then we all have. Some people take longer to get ready. Some people shower at the last minute. Some people, when they wake up in the morning, they do throat warm-up exercises.
I know everyone.
Did you demonstrate that?
Yeah,
for
could
us?
you?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
want me to?
I want you to. Yeah. I mean, since
This
obviously
This is
it's
what we
rolled
wake
up.
up in the morning to.
You're not even in my room. You never went.
Yeah,
I can hear it through
These
the wall.
two
I
guys.
can hear it through the wall.
Let's hear.
Like little like exercise like that.
And that's supposed to help you sing better.
It gets the engine going.
Okay.
Sometimes.
I need to try something like that when
Absolutely.
I do the afternoon show because I just kind of roll out of bed and here I am and this is what you're gonna get. But if I try
Yeah, and
something,
you'll get looks,
people might
too.
actually listen to me.
You'll get
I
weird
get
looks.
looks anyway.
Well, then you'll get extra weird
Okay,
looks.
cool. I'm gonna. So you just what? You put your hands on the side and you just
Yeah, it's more of.
like that thing.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna give it a shot. If it
Like
doesn't
the
work,
movie,
I'm calling you.
Come on,
We're gonna have some
call
words.
me back.
I'm into David Cook. Anybody watch reality shows? Because obviously David Cook from American Idol. Anybody? What reality show are you watching?
Nothing right now, actually.
Yeah. What?
We're big Idol fans, though. We
big
always
Idol
watch
fans.
Idol.
And actually, right now, we've all been on a huge. Have you seen? It's the new J.J. Abrams show, Fringe.
I haven't seen Fringe.
Oh.
I'm watching Flash Forward.
Oh, I hear that's cool.
Okay.
That's
That's on
insane.
my list.
You're watching Flash Forward?
I'm gonna start watching that next.
It's insane. I was never a Lost fan, but all of
Okay.
a sudden I'm into Flash Forward, and I'm like, I can't imagine watching this on crack because I can't even watch it not on crack, and it's just it's odd. So, but I heard Fringe is good because that's the one with Joshua Jackson, right?
Yeah, Joshua Jackson,
Okay.
the Mighty Ducks guy from or Dawson's Creek.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call him.
Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks guy.
Oh, that's old school.
Yeah.
That's back in the day.
But his dad is like just steals the show. Like it's a great story. It's like X-Files but funnier,
Yeah.
and like it's kind of graphic though too. Like it shows some pretty crazy stuff on it.
Nice.
I'm in The Office and Lost. We're all big Lost fans.
Oh, yeah.
We're all huge fans of the show A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
No, we don't want
I was about to say, she's like, isn't she on her third shot of love?
She's still refused to watch
Maybe
that.
one of you, maybe you might have a shot. I'd get you shots first.
Yeah.
But Out of My Hands, the name of the CD, right?
Yes.
Okay, and it's currently out, right?
It is.
That
It
is
is.
the one that you filmed, the one that you recorded here in Memphis.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
one that we're out pushing. Our first single, Come On. But we've had the record out for a few months and just been kind of on the road since February, just playing, any place that'll let us play.
Cool. Besides being on tour with Kate, I read something. This was kind of cool. You guys opened up for Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay,
Long time.
my sister's mother-in-law, follow me if you can, is a huge Bon Jovi fan. Like, we're talking massive, and she refuses to fly because she has a fear of flying, so she'll get in the car and she will drive across the country to see Bon Jovi. And when I read that you guys, how was it? Was it like a local thing that people had to vote for you to open up for Bon Jovi? Is that the way it worked?
Yeah.
That's right.
It was like the mix station in Dallas had a contest
Yeah.
to kind of pick the best Dallas-Fort Worth band, and we somehow won it. We were still in college at the time,
Right.
and got thrown on that show in front of like 18,000 people. It was incredible.
So, obviously you got to meet Bon Jovi, right?
We did.
How was that? Was that kind of a surreal, because I mean he's kind of sort of a big deal. So, getting to open up for Bon Jovi, don't get me wrong, David Cook's great in American Idol, but there's Bon Jovi and there's David Cook, so.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty sweet. Like, it was kind of intimidating because we walked in and there's this giant TV screen that like moves and like they're playing like some sweet music and like you just see all the seats and all the lights are on and I think like all of our stomachs just kind of like hit the floor, right? And then like whenever we played, it was different. Like the lights were so bright, you couldn't really see the crowd at all.
Yeah.
But as soon as you finished playing a song, it was just like this roar, like this ocean. It was pretty rad.
Nice. Very
But
good.
when we met them though, it was like, all right guys, you got 5 minutes, you'll need to stand out here, and like they came, they're like, all right, let's take a picture.
You felt like you were at a meet and greet. You're like, wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
just
kinda like
opened
a
up
meet
for
and
you.
greet.
Give me more than 5 minutes. Come on.
I mean, Richie Sambora, he was pretty cool. He was like, all right guys, I heard y'all, like, oh yeah, like kind of did this thing.
That wasn't during the Heather Locklear years, was it?
I think it was like
It was
it was
during
on
the
the
scandal.
verge.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to say, if you got to meet Heather Locklear, then I have to touch every one of you. Because she's, that's Heather Locklear. So.
But Bon Jovi hasn't aged, I think, in like 20 years.
He's pretty well preserved.
Yeah, it's like formaldehyde or something. He's doing something. So, all right, well, cool. Well, Out of My Hands, and then greenriverordinance.com is the name of the website. So if you want to go, you can go check that out. But you guys are going to be performing in our lounge. Is that what
Yeah,
you're doing?
the lobby.
Cool. In the you guys performing in the lobby, which kind of duels as our concert hall. So you performing the single?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, then let's go to the lobby and then we'll listen to some music. So thank you guys so much for being on.
Thanks so
for
much for
having
having
us.
Thanks
us.
for having us.